Hello, America, and hello to everyone else on planet Earth. As you can see, behind me is a Dodge Charger. But this ain't your grandpa's Dodge Charger. Oh no, this is the all-new, all-electric, 670 horsepower Dodge Charger EV. You see, after many glorious years, Dodge decided to get rid of the Challenger and the Charger, and they replaced it with this, the Dodge Charger EV. It's basically like a Dodge Charger Hellcat went out to a bar. It got hammered. It brought home a Toyota Prius. They made love. And 9 months later, the Dodge Charger EV was born in all its glory. Now this Charger EV comes in 2 models. The base model, which is the RT, has like 500 horsepower. Then this model, the Stage 2, or the Scat Pack, which has 670 horsepower. This bad mamma jamma can go from 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. That is very impressive for a car that weighs 5,800 pounds. That is 1,500 more pounds than the old Dodge Challenger. This EV is also a foot longer than the old school Dodge Challenger. This is a big vehicle, okay? Like, this is the size of a short bus. And believe me, I know about short buses because I used to ride them back and forth to school all the time. Now, as you've probably noticed, this Charger EV has a much more futuristic look to it than the old school Challenger and the old school Charger. This EV has a front spoiler. That gives you that down force. And you need it, because this sucker right here, if it didn't have this, it'd probably take off like a darn aeroplane, all right? Now, to me, this kind of looks like a thong. And I like thongs. I think it's sexy. Now, before we go get inside this thing, let's pop the trunk. See what it looks like in there. Got your little trunk button right there. You hit it twice. Oh, look at that. Okay, so it's more like a hatchback than a regular vehicle. So you got you some room back here. As long as you don't need nothing too tall to be put in the trunk, you all right. Look there, I can lay back here. See, if you want to kidnap somebody, you can use this car. Now, if you want to close it, just hit the button. And it's just gonna sit there because it don't close it, obviously. You gotta hit another button, I guess. That ain't right. There's gotta be, with this thing being so futuristic, there's gotta be a button in here to do that. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, come on. Huh. Well, all right. Maybe not. Okay, that opens it back up. Hold on, we're gonna get this. All right, now we're gonna see if we can figure out how to close it. Here we go. That don't do it. Hitting the button does not do it. All right, we're just gonna have to ride around with the back open, because it's got these little handles right here. I just wouldn't think you'd have to do that. Whether that be the right or wrong way, we just closed it manually. Now on this Charger EV, you won't be seeing the regular old Dodge emblem. Nah, the only emblem you will see is this emblem right here, which is called the Frat Jog. Now this is the first emblem Dodge ever used when they created the company. I don't have a clue what it means. I just know it's called a Frat Jog. To me, it sounds like the sign of an alien-worshipping cult. Who knows? Now, the only other emblem that you will see on this car, besides the Frat Jog, is this here. That's a little B, burning the tars right there, with Stage 2, which means this bad mamma jamma right here has got that 670 horses. Now I'm gonna show you one of the most interesting parts of this Charger EV. Now, of course, this thing ain't got no engine, so that means it ain't got no exhaust. But as you can hear, it has exhaust sounds. And that is because there is a speaker bar right here. That is a speaker bar that makes the exhaust noises. Now, the sound of the exhaust depends on the mode that you have the Charger in. Right now, this is in auto mode, but watch what it sounds like when you change it to drag mode. Hit it, Bobby. Listen to it. drag mode. Do you hear the difference? Hear how much deeper that is? That sounds mean. Here we go. Hit the gas, Bobby. You hear that? Woo, doggy. That's all sound. No real exhaust. But a good thing about not having no exhaust is the fact that you ain't got to worry about meth heads stealing your catalytic converter. As y'all can see, I am inside the Charger EV. Really upgraded the inside. It looks good. As you can see, we have a beautiful digital display here. Look, it's all futuristic. The door, you have no door handles. Okay, you just got a little button right there. And you can hit the button. If the button were to give out, you also got this little bitty handle down here that you can pull. It's somewhere in there. That you can pull and get out of the car. I ain't gonna lie to you, these doors, they're pretty darn heavy. That's a pretty heavy freaking door, but this is a heavy car in general. Now, to start the vehicle, you don't press anything on the dash. You got the little power button right here. Hit your brake, listen to it. Feels like I'm at Daytona Speedway. Did you hear the sound when you crunk the darn thing up? Oh, it sounds so good. Okay, so we're gonna put this bad boy in gear, and look at the gear stick. It feels like I'm playing a video game, or I'm in like a F-16 fighter jet, but I like it. It's very ergonomical, fits my hand very well. Right now, we are in auto mode. And here on the steering wheel is where you change the drive mode. I want you to listen once again as I change the modes. Okay, we're going from auto to wet snow to custom. Now here's where it gets good. It even takes traction control off for you because it knows that when it gets in drag mode, you're gonna be burning the tires. It also has a launch control mode, which means when you go to take off, it's actually gonna grab, and that way you don't burn out, so you can get ahead of the competition, which I think is pretty cool. Now, let's go for a little drive here. Listen to it, man. God dang. It's definitely got that new car smell. But the new car smell in an electric car is different than the new car smell in a gas car. This smells like opening a new pack of batteries. That's what it smells like. Like you open a pack of them AA batteries. That's what it smells like. A little different smell, really. I don't know if it's because the battery's in the vehicle or what it is, but it gives off a different ambiance. This thing is just raring to go. Like, I'm just pressing the gas and you can feel it just like, please hit the gas. I bet you I could sneeze in this thing and do a burnout. That's just how sensitive the pedal is. I sneeze and then twirl this thing all the way around. You hit the gas in this bad boy, your soul leaves your body for a second. That's how it feels. Like once you hit it, your soul goes up to Jesus. You see Jesus for a second. He's like, not now, my child. You're just driving an electric vehicle. And then you go back down to your body. That's how it feels. That thing's faster than my daddy running from child support. That's like a Tesla with a cocaine addiction. He wanted to burn the tires. God, oh my God. I'd get pulled over in this thing every single day of my life. All right, we're gonna hit the gas basically from a standstill. This thing takes off like a bald eagle with a Red Bull addiction. I don't know how anything could beat this sucker on takeoff. I'd love to get up against a Hellcat, because I'm telling you right now, I'd smoke it. So there's a few really cool things about having an all-electric Dodge Charger EV. First of all, of course, you ain't never got to pay for gas again. Second of all, it's super quick, and it makes you feel like you're flying in a fighter jet. And third, you're helping the environment. I mean, as I was riding down the road a while ago, I could see flowers bloom as I was passing by. I could hear birds saying, thank you so much. It's whistling, tweet, tweet, tweet. It's like, oh my gosh, look at that Charger EV. God dang. I just love love this car. The environment loves the car. You know, Elon Musk sees Teslas in his dreams, but he sees a Charger EV in his wet dreams. Oh, there's a popo. All right, you want to get real interesting? I'm gonna burn it out right here, see if he can catch me. He ain't gonna catch me till my battery dies. That means I got about 150 miles to get away from him. If he can still keep up with me within, and he deserves to get me. Oh, and I'd like to give a big thank you to Benson Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram of Greer for allowing me to drive this Charger EV and review it. I truly appreciate it. And I even did him a favor and brought it back in one piece. I didn't turn nothing off the car. Been doing any burnouts or nothing. Nothing. So after test driving the Dodge Charger EV, I've come to the conclusion that this is a fun car to drive. Dodge really updated the inside of the vehicle. They changed the outside of the vehicle, made it look a lot cooler and a lot more futuristic than the old school Challenger and Charger. Now, the price tag, you know, anywhere between $70,000 and $90,000. That's pretty expensive for a two-door vehicle. But I will say, it is a lot of fun. And if you got the money to get it, I mean, it's cheaper than a Corvette. And it's fast as a mother, you know what. All in all, I give it 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. And I do like the fact that it helps the environment. God bless y'all. This has been my first episode of Redneck Reviews. I hope you enjoyed it. Love you.